It says we're live, so hello.
We have arrived.
We're here. We're doing
Yay.
things.
Yay.
Mute that one. There we go. So yeah, apparently it's working. Good stuff. Sorry, we're a little late. It's all my fault. Technical difficulties.
It is all Paula's fault.
It is all my fault. Technical difficulties abound. Also, I've only just finished the book. You're getting updates that we're live. So yeah, everything's all.
Yeah.
So
You're a little discombobulated, but it's
discombobulated. So anyway, hi, you're here. This is Family and Books channel. I'm Paula. This is
I'm
Jen from channel
Genderqueer.
And to be fair, ain't we all?
Little bit.
A little bit.
Everybody's a little bit.
A little bit or a lot of it. It's all
Everybody's
good.
a little bit gay.
So yeah, we are here to talk about this book.
Yay.
With dragons. You can see that Jen's super duper thrilled.
I'm super thrilled.
So before we jump into the spoilery section, we'll just kind of give it our initial thoughts and rating out of 5. So just showing the Kindle. He's my little baby. So I've only just finished this book, so my thoughts are still bleh. But I would say it's a 3 out of 5. It wasn't good. It wasn't bad. It
3.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave it 3.5.
Yeah.
It was weird as fuck.
Yeah.
It was weird as fuck.
It really was weird as fuck. It's like my first thing I was there was like kind of strange start. It took me a minute to kind of flip to the 1950s timeline and it being a alternate timeline where a butt ton of women just turn into fucking dragons. Took me a mental shift. It took me a minute to do that mental gymnastics because clearly. Yeah. But yeah, that's about it for the non-spoilery section.
Right. All right, let's hit it.
So moving on to spoilers.
Spoilers ahead. Right.
Like I said, I've just finished this book and I still don't know where the feck to start.
I want to start with something that kind of irritated me.
Mm-hmm.
The entire idea of it being taboo to talk about dragons.
Right?
Like, I could see where the taboo would exist. I can totally see that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we don't talk about it. These women have just disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
But when you have a mass event like that, you can't not talk about it.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to be talking about it. It's going to be on the news.
Mm-hmm.
Women, what was it, 200,000 women?
Just across the globe, not just in one area.
Yeah, just turned into dragons. Just poof. You know, and it's like, you know, the idea of it somehow still remaining a big secret after that.
Or it's the secret that no one speaks about.
Yeah, like, no.
And
it's unfortunate that that didn't work for me because that was the premise that the whole book was built on.
Yeah. It did feel completely weird. Oh.
Hey, Cool Gamer.
Hi, Cool Gamer. How you doing? Did you manage to read the book? Did you not? Are you just here to lurk and have fun? Basically, listen to us chat about the book for 5-10 minutes and then just go mental. Yeah?
Right.
It's good. But yeah, it was... I think that was my constant questioning throughout the book. I mean, even towards the end of it, when the dragons came back, it was like, why did it take them so long?
Still don't want to talk about it. Like,
no, why did it take them so long? Yeah,
in the literal street, staring in your literal window.
Yeah,
and you're going to be like, oh, I don't see it, la, 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 it's not there.
Why did it take him so long to come back?
Yeah, that too.
Basically, my takeout from this book is Alex's dad was an absolute fucking tool.
Yeah.
And down with the patriarchy. Men suck balls. That's my takeaway from this.
Yeah, and that was largely the premise of the book.
Yeah.
That was largely the premise of the book. It was down with the patriarchy, men suck balls.
Mm-hmm.
And almost all of that. Matter of fact, I can't think of an example of a man in the book that was worth a shit.
The scientist.
Okay, all right, him.
But even then, at the beginning, well, what did I say? In one of his papers and stuff, where he's like trying to converse or talk with the dragon, talking about it, and I was like, imagine going through something massively traumatic and like changing into a dragon and being questioned by a man with a focus on your lady bits. Like, I'm like,
yeah,
no. It's like, dude, I'm a fucking
a good
dragon.
way for him to get eaten.
I'm a dragon. Why are you asking me about my cycle? How about no?
How about mind your business?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, at the beginning he was a bit of a I mean, it's like, I understand, like, you know, the whole fact of like, he's a male scientist, he wants to find stuff out, but I don't know, you're faced down by a dragon and you immediately start asking about, like, you know, the menstrual cycle and, you know, their time in life. It's like, start with a hello, maybe.
Right? Right? Hi, what's it like to be a dragon?
How are you feeling right now? You've just turned into a dragon. You good? No. Right? So yeah. The premise of this book sounded interesting.
It did.
The execution of this book is kind of lacking.
Yeah.
I feel like that's been a case for a lot of things that we've read lately. I don't know if we're putting such high expectation on it or if we're just picking kind of shoddy books.
I think we've just kind of picked shoddy books.
Yeah.
That's all right. We'll get better.
Yeah, it is.
We'll have some more luck. Hopefully this month's will be worth something.
Yeah. This month's book, neither of us have it yet, but it is the
Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches.
That one.
Hang on a minute, I'll tell you who the author is. Sangu Mandana.
How do you like show a screen thing? Because I'll
do it.
Okay. Because get a picture of it and put it up, because I'm rubbish at this thing. Can tell I'm so tech savvy.
There it is. The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches.
Okay. Add to stream. There we go. We just want to bring up a picture.
Well, I thought I did. Oh, I've clicked on the wrong one. Hang on. I see what it did. Okay, hang on. I see what it did. It opened up a new tab.
How rude.
Very. It keeps opening up in new tabs. Hang on.
Okay, like right click it, like open it in a new window or double click it. Yeah, right click it. Open image in a new window.
Well, hang on. I'm still going to have to switch the... Hang on. Stop screen, present, share screen, Chrome tab. There.
Okay. Sorry, all of our Luddite is showing right now, so there we go. That is what we will be reading this month, in the month of February. The poll is on Goodreads to choose next month's book. Currently, Stone Blind is winning so far. So, yeah. Oof. Sorry, just zoom you in so you don't see the state of my room. Yeah. We asked the teenager to clear the table, and he just went everything on the chair. So good
That's
times.
helpful.
Yeah, that's teenage cleaning for you.
It's not on the table anymore.
Pretty much.
Useless.
To be fair, we haven't shouted at him and told him to sort it, so it's kind of our fault too. But yeah. Oh yeah, there was one part of this book where I was like, oh, can't we stay here and have more fun with this? Dragons dressing up in drag and doing a drag show.
Yes.
I was like,
yes.
Can we abandon the story that we're on and go here?
Yeah, let's talk about this more.
Because that would have been fucking amazing. I'm like, yes. Right? So I actually put drag dragons. That's something I'd want to see.
Drag dragons. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Drag dragons. That's gonna be the name of my new band. Drag dragons.
Drag dragons. And we only do 80s covers.
That's it. That's it right there. We start with Karma Chameleon.
Yes. So yeah.
Oh man. So yeah, it was definitely a book that I read.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely read that book, and it was a book, and I read it.
Yeah. I mean, it felt not just like the whole, like, you know, down with the patriarchy, but it definitely had the LGBTQ whatever.
There were lesbians falling out of that book. Like I opened the book and a lesbian fell out.
Yeah. But it was the whole case of, you know, lesbians, but the rest of the world going, no, 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 no.
Yeah.
The one part of the book that did make me happy is that she met back up with what's her face?
Oh, her friend.
I want to say Sabrina, but I don't think that's right.
No, it's
something begins with an
S. I know who you're talking about. I can't remember. I don't remember the name of the characters.
So I've just finished it, and my brain's just gone. No.
Yeah.
Sheila? Possibly. Anyway, her.
Yes.
So yeah, first crush, first lesbian kiss, lesbian encounter, kind of awakening, and it felt the way it started with that, it felt like or how it was going to end up going, that all these women that turned into dragons were gender queer or lesbians. It felt like how that it was setting up at the beginning, because it definitely came across as her aunt was gay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey Kelly. Hey Kelly. How you doing? Kelly went to a concert last night. She went to go see Boys to Men.
Ooh.
I was like, dude, love them when I was
jealous. Oh, thank you, Kelly.
I love it. It's amazing.
I love it.
Oh, I've decided on my new colours, but it's not happening. It's not happening until April. I'm going to keep it a surprise.
Be that way then.
I'll show you. I'll send you a picture of what it might look like, but generally keeping it under wraps. But then again, I might change my mind by the time it gets to April.
True.
So, yes. I
wonder how much of the dragons was trying to be a metaphor for lesbianism.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really honestly felt like she was trying for some kind of a metaphor, but I never got exactly what the metaphor was.
No, it felt like there was so many, like, several setups, and none of it came to fruition.
Yeah.
It felt like, you know, the dragoning was like all about being gay, being a thing of like, you know, being oppressed, and you know, and it's
Yeah.
like, well, to be fair, it happened in the well, it originally happened in the 1950s. Women were hella repressed,
Oh yeah.
and oppressed, should I say, by everything.
Hmm.
um and it kind of felt like it was leaning into that, and then it kind of switched.
Yeah.
And
It was like at first I could honestly see where it could be a metaphor for lesbianism because like
mhm,
you start out in the 50s and it's very we don't talk about that.
mhm,
And it was like by the time we get to like the 80s, it's more acceptable, more it's more okay to talk about it, if that makes sense.
yeah, but yet not okay to talk about the dragons that are flying around.
Yeah, I'm saying like the
Well,
dragons being a metaphor for being
okay, yeah.
lesbians. But
Mm,
at the same time, it's like there were a whole lot of actual lesbians in that
mhm,
book. And I
yeah,
was just like, and lesbian dragons.
yes.
And I'm like, I couldn't decide if it was confused or if it was being too heavy handed.
Mhm, yeah, I felt that way too. Um, is this Kelly Barnhill's like debut?
I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me.
No, because I don't know why it felt undone.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
felt like there was a lot of setup and not a lot of payoff.
Yeah.
Sorry, my computer's running redonkulously slow. No, it's not her debut. Oh,
Mm.
she wrote The Girl Who Drank the Moon. I think that was quite a popular one, but I think this is her first kind of YA style. I think she normally writes middle grade.
Mm. That might explain part of it.
Mhm.
That might explain part of it. I see where she's a Newbery medalist.
Mhm.
So yeah, that might explain it. If this was her first foray into writing older fiction,
Mhm.
I can definitely see. I can definitely see where because things that work for middle grade don't necessarily work for adult.
Yeah. Adults kind of like go plot hole, plot hole,
Right.
plot hole.
Yep.
Um. So yeah, it's a weird one because it's like it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good.
Yeah. It was definitely a solid 3 to 3.5.
Mhm.
It was very middling.
Uh. So honestly, I have no more thoughts on the book. To be
That's
honest,
it. That's all I got.
that's all we got. Uh. The all these notes, and it's basically just like how, what, why. The
Right.
dad's a dick.
What?
The dad's a dick. Uh.
Wait.
Oh, you
There
took
it is.
notes too.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was yeah. The dad's a dick.
Yeah. What the
Uh,
hell was that even about?
oh yeah, that bugged the shit out of me. Also, when it came towards the end, and she visited him, and he was living on his own, his wife had left him, and I'm like, and you didn't
Serves you
go
right.
reclaim your other fucking kids.
Yeah.
And it was like, you know, it felt like that was put in to be like, oh, feel sorry for me, and I was just like,
Yeah.
no,
Nope.
nothing in this
Nope.
world could make me feel sorry for you right now.
Nope.
Your actions were fucking shit.
Yep.
Who abandons a 15-year-old? Like,
And a 9-year-old?
and yeah, and
Yeah,
makes
15 and
that
like 9.
15-year-old makes that 15-year-old look after the 9-year-old.
Yeah. But it's okay because he paid all the rent and the bills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as soon as she turns 18, that's it. It's cutting her off completely. I went,
Yeah.
nah. Dude made me angry.
Yeah.
It's like one of my questions is always like, who would you punch in this book? Oh, it would be him.
That guy.
I'd punch him repeatedly with a wrecking ball.
With a brick. Yep.
Yeah.
In the face.
And the nuts.
Yeah, that too.
And the shins. And the kneecaps.
Yeah.
Just basically start from the bottom up because you can't get away and then just beat the shit out of him.
Start with his feet and go from there.
Yeah.
And
to be fair, and not a court in the world would convict me because of what he did. I mean, they would, but
no jury on the planet would convict you. He had it coming as a valid defense.
Mm-hmm. That song's going to be in my head now. He had it coming. But true.
Yep.
Yeah. So now we're just gonna we've been trying to articulate our thoughts and feels on this book for like 20 minutes.
Lesbians.
The dad's an asshole.
Right. Lesbians everywhere. Like legitimately, I could not figure out. I couldn't figure out who wasn't a lesbian in this book.
The men.
Well, I mean, yeah.
But that's how it felt.
Yeah. Like all of the women were lesbians, all of them, except Alex's mom.
Yeah,
and she was only not a lesbian because she kept fighting to not be a lesbian.
Yeah, and also the whole thing about her tying knots and doing like the mathematical knots and this, that, and other, and the knots
that
coming
was
undone.
Never discussed. Like, what was that even about? And what was the point of the child? What's the little girl's name?
Beatrice.
What was the point of Beatrice being able to shift back and forth from being a dragon as a child?
And yet no other
dragons as a metaphor for lesbianism. She's 9.
Yeah, and no other children do that.
She's the only
when children have when children have the imagination to do anything, it's like I think other children might have bip into dragons if that was a thing, but like I said, it definitely undone, definitely unfinished.
Very much.
How many pages is this?
Oh, I don't know.
336. So, not that I would want it to be a trilogy or a duology, but it felt like so much more explanation needed to happen with so many more things.
Yes.
Or even take certain things out of it and never bring them up because they don't need to be part of the story. Like
the knot thing very much didn't need to be part of the story. Like, what was that even about?
It's like, why bring it up if it's not going to get discussed?
Yeah, Chekhov's gun. If you're going to put it in there, you got to use it.
So, yeah, I think if we actually talk about the book more, I think we're going to end up lowering our rating.
Yeah. The more I think about it, the more I dislike it.
Yeah. So I think we're just going to move on to random chats now. So open it up to the people who are watching or, anything. So how you been, Jen? I'm not spoken to you since Sunday.
Yeah. Tomorrow is my last Sunday sprint.
Ever? Or is it because you've
they changed my work schedule.
That sucks.
Yeah. So
are you moving your sprints to another day?
Sorry? Do what?
Are you moving your sprints to another day?
Saturdays.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do them Saturdays instead.
Cool.
So yeah.
Oh, Kelly's here for random chats. You're always here for the random chats, girl.
There we go. Well, how are you doing, Kelly?
How are you? How was the concert?
Yes, I went to hear about the concert.
What was that? What was the main Boys to Men like hit that played absolutely everywhere that I can't remember the name of right
End
now?
of the Road.
That's it. Oh, played that song on repeat.
Oh God, yes. Although we've come to the end of the road. That one in Motown, Philly.
Pretty good. It was fantastic. Yep.
Excellent.
That's it.
End of the road. Yep.
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 That were a banger.
Yep. That one in Motown, Philly. Yep. Motown, Philly, End of the Road, and there was another one. Let me see. Hang on. Maybe it was just those two. Maybe it's just the yeah, I think it's just those two that were the big ones. From Cooley High Harmony.
I have no idea what album.
Cooley High Harmony.
Okay, it says It's So Hard to Say Goodbye.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hard to Say Goodbye to Yesterday. How do I say goodbye?
I'm gonna have to go. Probably it's gonna be one of those where it's like it won't click until I actually hear it.
Yeah, pull it up and listen to it. You'll remember it.
Probably.
You'll remember it.
So yeah, well, my growing up, my household was like, constantly music, and now it feels like as an adult, it's like constant audiobooks.
Yeah, my parents were never really into music, so
one dry and one
I think I finally got a radio when I was like and I was so behind the times. Like I don't know. I don't know. I was never really up with what other kids were listening to. So
yeah, I think my taste in music is like I clearly like rock and metal. They're my like main genres, but I love music from everywhere, like rap, country, R&B, blues. So it's like all over the entire spectrum. I like all of it. Well, certain things from certain people. I don't like all music. That's going a bit too far. Yeah, some pop music and stuff, and yeah. But when people ask, it's like, my favorite band of all time is Aerosmith, and it was a dream coming true seeing those live.
Oh yeah.
And Chris is actually Chris actually took a video of us, because we went and saw him at Download, which is like a musical festival in England, kind of like a rock metal music festival. And Steven Tyler's singing with Aerosmith, and it's like you can hear me just belting my little heart out, and I'm doing a duet with Steven Tyler. Me and Steven Tyler did a duet. You couldn't hear anybody else except my voice and Steven Tyler's. It was amazing. No, you couldn't hear anyone else because we were in a field.
Awesome.
Ska, pop punk, rock, my jam.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've really gotten into 90s alternative and grunge. There's a channel for it. I got satellite radio in my car. And there's a channel that plays nothing but 90s alternative and grunge. Aptly named Lithium.
Yeah. I'm jealous of American radio stations.
Regular radio's not that great. It's all gone very corporate.
But you have certain channels that have those niche audiences. Yeah, we don't really have that over here.
I have to pay for satellite radio though.
Oh.
So
I'm going to Blink 182 in July, and I'm trying to win tickets.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm getting jealous about you going to see Blink.
Right.
I think one of my favorite bands that I saw was The Offspring. They were so good.
Yep.
Real Big Fish,
Mm.
hilarious. Metallica, obviously.
I saw New Kids on the Block when I was 12.
Nice. Yeah. I
Yep.
saw Spice Girls and Boyzone.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
How can you be Jelly Kelly? You always go to concerts.
Oh man, I haven't been to a concert in years.
She goes to so many concerts.
I think the last concert I went to was Indigo Girls, and that was like, oh my god, that's been so long.
Mm.
That's been so long since I saw them. They were good though. They were a good show.
So I love Offspring. My favorite song for them is Half Truism. Basically anything off the Smash album. Just put the Smash album on, I'll be happy.
Yep, there you go. Just put that one album on and I'm good to go.
Pretty much.
Put the album on and stop talking to me.
Yes. So Rob Zombie, he was absolutely amazing. People, well, the group that were with, they were a lot younger. They were little. Cause I'm just
you get a job.
Cause I'm disabled. Okay, leave me alone. I have a job. I'm a full-time mum and a full-time whiner. Well, that's just mainly British, but hey. Yeah, the group of people that were kind of surrounded were like, Rob Zombie's like, and I'm like, dude, just. And after he'd finished his set, they were like, yeah, this guy's amazing. And I'm like, told you.
What album can you put on and not switch one song? Ooh.
Any Aerosmith album.
New Jersey by Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crossroads?
New Jersey.
True. That's a good album.
That was actually my first rock album, was New Jersey. Everything I'd listened to before that was like pop.
Yeah. I think that's why I say that Aerosmith's not my favorite band, because it's like, even though my mum and my dad had like eclectic taste, so I like listened to a lot of things, Aerosmith was the band that I found on my own. Mm-hmm. So it feels like they're mine.
Yeah.
Well, what's yours, Kel? What's your album of choice? Yeah. The Pink Misunderstood album. That was
that's such a good album.
It's such a good album.
Yes.
It's very understated. I remember being a teenager and putting that on repeat.
Yep. Very underrated.
Bon Jovi was one of the best concerts I've ever been to.
Never seen him.
I haven't seen Bon Jovi, but I've seen Richie Sambora.
There you go.
Sublime.
Oh, Sublime. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Ow. Mm. Sorry.
Ow. How dare you be in pain? And
I know, right?
On camera.
Something's up with my knee. I don't know if I've twisted it, bruised it, torn it. I don't know. I've got an appointment with the orthopedist on Tuesday, so because I just can't take it anymore.
You've slept funny.
It's been like this since before Christmas.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
It's like Chris woke up with like a neck ache and he's like, I've slept funny. So, someone of my age, that's pretty much, Yeah. Getting old sucks. Would not recommend.
Yes. 0 of 10.
Don't do it.
No.
I swear we should age backwards.
Like Benjamin Button.
Yeah, but we should start with all the money and all of the time. Okay,
I
random question.
I want to be a teenager again. I wouldn't want to do that again. It was miserable the first time around. I was not a popular kid.
Me either. Well, I wouldn't say that I wasn't popular, but I wasn't unpopular. I
Ooh.
was in the middle. You have to build a band who is in it.
Well, Neil Peart is on drums.
Phil Collins, the
Like I'm not
drummer.
even I will hear no argument. Argue with your mama, as Bonnie says.
Phil Collins is an amazing drummer.
Neil Peart is a drum god. Phil Collins can sing. Neil Peart's playing the drums.
Okay. Oh. I'm guessing this is anyone alive or dead, because
Neil Peart's dead, so I'm slamming him in there. I don't care. Yank, play the drums, boy.
Lenny Kravitz on guitar,
Okay.
or on guitar or vocal, or both.
We want Santana on guitar.
Oh God, he's so good.
Yeah, we want Santana on lead guitar.
Yeah. I think the first time I knowingly heard Santana was when he did that song with the dude from, I think it's Matchbox 20.
Yes.
Smooth.
Yes.
I was just like, dude.
Uh-huh. Okay, Kravitz on guitar. Kravitz on guitar with Santana. Yeah.
I think we're gonna have Hendrix as well on guitar. To be fair, I think we're gonna have like 16 drummers.
Yeah.
18,000 guitarists.
Right. This is gonna start looking like a K-pop group after a minute.
Flea on bass. Yeah.
17 people on stage all at once.
It would be a killer ensemble, though.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Flea on bass, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes.
Noodles from The Offspring also. Does he play bass? I think he's on bass. This is too hard of a question, Kel. There's just too many good people.
Right? There's too many good artists out there.
Too many.
I can't, like, my immediate reaction is like Rush. One in your band. I want Rush in my band. That's it.
All of them.
That's what I want.
Yeah. What was it? Chris put like one of his like favorite Wasp songs on, and I was like, dude, it's been 2 minutes and they actually haven't started the song yet. This is all intro.
I'm okay with that.
It was like 2 minutes and 30 seconds of intro.
Yeah, but was it good?
Okay, we have to build a rock band.
Building a rock band, right?
Bearing in mind, like, you know, the people that actually have the talent that are actually going to be doing the playing and the thing, they have no choice in the matter.
Right. I didn't ask you. I told you. Get out on stage.
Dance, monkey, dance.
Exactly. Oh, shit. Yep.
Like, when people make like fantasy football and like do the whole fantasy football league, it's like do it better, do it for bands, man.
Right.
So much more inclusive.
No, we need to start with the lead singer. Shit.
Dude. Freddie Mercury.
Yes. Yes. Freddie Mercury. Yep. That's our lead singer. Yep. You said it.
I was just trying to think of someone that has the range to do pretty much everything.
Yeah. He had it.
Mm-hmm.
He absolutely had it. Yep. Okay, that's our lead singer. I am hungry.
No, Kelly agrees.
Yep.
When I said Freddie Mercury, I got goosebumps. I was like, ooh, chills. The guy from Soundgarden.
Nah.
No.
No, Freddie Mercury.
I think, what's the dude's name from Alter Bridge? He's got
what?
Alter Bridge.
Oh,
he's got amazing range. His name is just not coming to my brain at all.
a minute, I'll tell you. Miles Kennedy.
Yes, it. If you have a chance, it's like, how Disturbed did the Sound of Silence cover. It's like, that's one of my favourite covers. It's like Disturbed's my favourite cover band. But Miles Kennedy and Derek Driven did a duet of The Sound of Silence. It's on YouTube. Find it. It's amazing. It's one of my favourites. Lead singer from Muse. See, the thing is, I don't like the Muse. I think they're all amazing technical, like, artists with the things that they do. I just don't like them. I don't know what it is. I just don't vibe with Muse. But I still respect them for what they do, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I like a couple of their songs, but I've never really listened to a lot of their music. I like what's that one? The hell is the name of that song?
Supersonic Black Hole.
No.
The song that was in Twilight.
No. Hang on a minute and I'll tell you.
Listen to the cover of Nothing Compares to You from Chris Cornell. Kelly says Uprising.
That's the one.
That's the one.
That's the one. Thank you.
Bingo.
Yep, that's the one. Oh, the cover of Nothing Compares to You. I've heard that. I've heard that one. That's amazing. Yep.
Someone did I can't remember. My brain is just not working today. I think it's because it's nearly bedtime for me. But someone did a cover of Simple Man. Skynyrd's Simple Man.
You know who is not allowed in this band is Kid Rock, because fuck that guy.
Shine Down. That's it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I like that song. Yep.
Who have you seen 3 times in concert, Kelly? Kid Rock? We're going to have a talk. Yeah. If it's Kid Rock, we're going to have an intervention. Just
saying. Yeah. On top of everything else, he's just kind of gross. Like, take a bath, dude. Wash your hair.
Muse. Yeah. It's okay. It's Muse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. I don't know why, but I've been listening. There's been 2 songs lately that I've been listening to. It's like the proper, like, earworms. They're just a part of the song gets stuck in my head, and it's the Miley Cyrus's new one, Flowers, and Meghan Trainor's Me Too. I don't know what it is. It's probably because I've been on TikTok quite a bit, but
That could do it.
constantly.
That could do it.
Constantly.
That could be it.
But yeah, I mean, they're good songs, but
I wouldn't know. I've not heard either of them.
do it. But the thing, I'm glad that I like have songs that are kind of okay, because normally it's a song that I hate that gets stuck in my head, and it's just one certain part of a song
Yep.
that'll just play and repeat over and over again, and it's like, God damn it,
Yeah.
get out of my head.
Yeah. Or a song that I just really don't want. Like right now, I'm fighting with this particular country song that's just really fucking sad, and I don't want to hear it. And it's been on the radio like 2 or 3 times. And every time it comes on, I'm like, nope, and switch the channel. But it's in my head and it won't go away. And I'm just like, can we not do this?
The only way I've found to like get rid of it is listen to the entire song.
I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
Nope.
I've been stuck on a cover of
I'm
Creep.
not going to do that. Which Creep?
Well, it's not going to be by Radiohead because it's a cover. But then again, I don't like Radiohead either. I mean, great lyricists and stuff, and like, but I just don't like the music. Now, covers of their music, good.
Ouch. Ow. Sorry.
It's okay. I'm gonna have to get Wyatt to the doctors.
Oh no.
He's got a cough.
Oh no.
And it's been persistent for at least a week.
Country artists do often have really good singing voices. Yeah, they really do.
Yeah.
Well, you have to, because you can't mask it with, the music. A lot of like your more metal bands and things like that, they can mask a bad or a mediocre singing voice by yelling or growling or different things, but you can't do that in country.
Except for the Super Bowl because of Chris Stapleton.
The rednecks would riot.
Well, you sing a country song, it's basically just like, talking about how shitty your life is.
Yeah, basically. Well, you know what happens if you play a country song backward, don't you?
Yeah. You end up with your money and your
you
wife.
Get your house back, your wife back, your truck back.
Oh, who sang that? Was it?
Oh, I don't know, but that's an old joke. We told that joke when I was in middle school.
Yeah, but I think
it's an old joke.
Yeah, I think someone actually like put it into a song.
They did.
It's a band with like 2 names.
Rascal Flatts.
There we go.
I had to look it up. I couldn't remember. But yeah, it's an old joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get your house back, your truck back, your wife back. Your dog
Get your
comes
dog
back.
Yeah. But yeah, it's true.
Yep.
But I love me some country.
I do. I like country. I've got 2 country songs on my presets. So, Babyface is singing at the Super Bowl.
I have no idea who that is. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
How do you not know who Babyface is?
Who's Babyface?
Oh my God.
Like I said, I'm out of the music world. I've just been listening to audiobooks constantly.
Yeah, but you should remember Babyface from long ago. Babyface was how old are you?
38.
You should remember Babyface.
Oh, okay. Sorry, just bringing him up on my phone and seeing his face. I'm like, okay, yeah, okay.
Made the same face. Right? Have you not know baby face?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
It's becoming clear now. Yes.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah, like I don't even listen to R&B and I know who Babyface is. Jesus.
Yeah. The Super Bowl's a whole big thing though for you guys. And when I'm closet blanketing Americans there. Yes.
Yeah.
That was what came up on my phone.
I don't care about either of the teams. Like I don't even know who's playing.
But it's normally like the Super Bowl halftime show that's the most show-stopping thing about the whole thing.
Next Sunday.
I still need to watch Kenny's video about her Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't I mean, I like football. I enjoy football. I like to watch football. I very much enjoy watching football, but I don't follow particular teams, especially not enough to know who the players are.
Yeah. Well, the thing, I don't like sports, but I love sports movies. It's like A League of Their Own.
Yeah.
Great. I haven't watched the remake because it's like it's a series on Prime.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
Okay. Like Coach Carter, The Longest Yard. It's like I love sports movies. Hate sports. Hockey fan here. Ice hockey, is that generally what you say? Hockey is just ice hockey.
Yeah.
Speaking of ice hockey, you know, the Mighty Ducks movies.
Yeah.
I watched those so much when I was a kid. You know, they destroyed the stadium that they actually played in.
Sad face.
Yeah. I was not happy when I found out that news.
Sucks. That sucks.
Yeah, another one of my online friends, we were like talking, like getting to know each other. She was talking about, because she lives in Minnesota, which is where all the Mighty Ducks movies were. D3 was the best. And it's like, I've got so much knowledge about like places in Minnesota because of the Mighty Ducks movies. So it's like, I sounded so knowledgeable. And she's like, how do you know all this? And I was like, the Mighty Ducks, obviously. And then she told me that they'd like torn down the stadium and everything I was like, no.
Sad face.
Tear. I'm gonna uninstall Snapchat. I'll just keep getting mad.
I've never gotten into Snapchat.
No,
like,
I mean,
I have a Snap, but I don't use it because it's like, okay, what's the point?
I mean, I used it a little. I'm trying to get back into TikTok rather than just watching it. I need to actually make TikTok. I mean, normally it's like I just scroll funny videos and me and Kelly just send funny videos to each other.
Yeah.
But it's like Kenny's on TikTok as well. Jane is also on TikTok, so it's like, I love watching TikToks.
Yeah, I am not on TikTok. I have Instagram. I have obviously Discord. I have I don't have Facebook. I got rid of Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I'm keeping my Facebook because of family.
yeah, I don't care about that.
Screw family. Fuck you.
The family that I have that's on Facebook can go fuck themselves. So the only person that I would keep on Facebook is my sister, and we talk other ways. So
yeah, I mean, well, to be fair, you've got your YouTube fam. That's all you need.
Exactly.
I love Am I the Asshole? Yeah, I send you those all the time. Just reading Am I the Asshole?
Oh yeah, I get those on
posts
Reddit.
from Reddit. Yeah.
Yeah, there was one this morning, or at least I saw it this morning. The poster was asking were they the asshole because they had moved out of their parents' house. She had like 3 or 4 younger siblings, and she's 23.
Mm-hmm.
She goes to school, she works a job, and she like runs the household and raises the younger kids.
Mm-hmm.
And she's doing all of this stuff at the house. She, with her own money, went out and bought herself a PS5.
Mm-hmm.
The family's got a PS4 in the living room that everybody can play, but she put her PS5 that she bought with her own money in her bedroom and doesn't share it. And her younger brother got pissed. Now she's 23, younger brother is 20.
Okay.
Younger brother got pissed because she wouldn't share her PS5.
Go out, get a job, and buy your own.
Yeah, right. Yeah, hello. But he complained to mom and dad that she wouldn't share her PS5. So mom and dad came to her and said, okay, well, it's time for you to start paying rent, and you need to pay rent. And you need to do this and that. So she sat down and put pen to paper and worked out that she'd be better off if she got her own place. So she got her own place.
Good.
And now her family's pissed at her because she moved out. And all of a sudden, everybody else is having to mind the household and raise the kids.
Well, yeah, because obviously it impacts on them.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're all mad that she moved out. And she's like, am I the asshole for moving out and leaving my parents in the lurch? Exactly. Literally, she said she had left them in the lurch. And I'm like, no, you did not.
No. Not the a-hole.
Not the a-hole. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. No. I mean, I could understand the younger sibling kicking off if they were like, mid-teens.
Or well, I mean, even mid-teens get a job.
Well, yeah, but I understand it more being like, well, you're not sharing your PS5, because that's how it comes across in my brain, and it's just like, well, obviously it's going to take someone who's younger a lot longer time to get the money to get a PS5. Someone who's 20 should be able to get a better position that will pay better to get a PS5.
Exactly.
No, definitely not the asshole.
Definitely not.
Mm-mm.
Nope. And it was unanimous across the board, too. So.
I have one that, I sent one to Kelly that was, so this woman, she's given birth to a baby.
I wouldn't think she gave birth to a puppy.
But wouldn't that be cool?
She had a baby.
She had a baby. She lives in the house with her husband, and his mum, so her mother-in-law, came to stay to help with the baby.
Oh, shit.
Now, bearing in mind, she didn't help with the baby. She helped with her baby, as in her son. So, it all like kids off, like, it all started when she was in another room, breastfeeding their child. Guy came up and was like, okay, well, dinner's ready, So she's like, well, I'm just doing this. And then when she came down, there was no plate left aside for her. All the dishes were done, all the rest of it. So, where's my food? It's like, well, you didn't come down for dinner, so we didn't save you any.
Yeah.
It's like,
I remember seeing that one.
and she ends up like, you know, leaving and like, you know, oh, it's all the stuff, and it's just like, I'm just like, what? Because his mother was so controlling over the whole thing of like, well, no, if she's not here for dinner, she's not having dinner.
Yeah.
It's like, how about fuck off?
Right? How about get the fuck out of my house, useless
Yeah.
piece of shit?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah. And I mean, I could understand the complaint out of a child,
Yeah.
but not out of a 20-year-old.
Mm-mm.
Get a job and get your own.
I mean, I'm the youngest of 3. And I ended up moving out before. It was like my eldest brother, like, you know, whatever. But then me and my elder brother lived together, and not lived together, but with my family. But me and him ended up having a fight, and I ended up moving out. I moved out when I was 16. So yeah, it's like moved out when I was 16, put myself through college. So yeah, we do cover things that our older siblings have.
Yeah.
And sometimes it is like our older siblings being a dick and whatever else. But if they have a PS4, they're not fucking missing out. I mean, I don't even have a PS4.
Yeah.
I've still got a PS3.
I don't have a PS anything, so.
It's a thing where I buy the odd number PS PlayStations, and Chris buys the even because he's got a PlayStation 2. So until he buys a PS4, I'm not buying a PS5. I'm like, I've got an Xbox One. No, not Xbox One. We do have an Xbox One, but no, we've got PS1, like the original square, grey square. And I've got a PS3. And like I said, I'm not buying a PS5 until he buys PS4. There's no point. I'll just stick with my Switch.
The last console I had was a Nintendo. And I don't mean like whatever you're thinking. I mean a literal Nintendo Entertainment System.
Not like an N64.
No.
Or the
original Nintendo Entertainment System.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the last console I had.
My first ever console was a Sega Mega Drive. Fucking love that thing. And then my older brother sold it. It was mine.
Yeah,
but my brother sold it. Yeah. Annoyed. What's your favorite Nintendo game?
Oh God, I don't even remember. It's been so long. My favorite Atari game was River Run. That was my favorite Atari game. That River Run and Pitfall. But I don't remember.
It was California.
I don't remember what all I played on the Nintendo.
Well, we had like a family, like kind of an Amiga. And I think Johnny Sisters and Rodland used to play those all the time. They were my jam.
I played a lot of Super Mario Brothers.
And played a lot of Sonic. Played a lot of Sonic when I was younger.
Yeah, but Sonic's on the Sega, right? Yeah,
but I did have a Sega system. So
we had a Nintendo. The original, and it was the original Nintendo.
Yeah.
Like not even a Super Nintendo. It was the original Nintendo.
Yeah. So it's like I didn't because we weren't a Nintendo household.
Yeah.
So the first time I ever played Super Smash Brothers, I was in my 20s. Like late 20s.
I've never played it.
And I'm just like, everyone, nah.
Yeah, no, I've never played it. I haven't played it. I had a DS for a while. I had a DS for a while, but I don't know where it went.
I've still got my original DS.
Around here somewhere.
With Nintendogs. Oh my god, that dog's going to be so dirty right now. I'm gonna go outside if I find it, plug it back in. It's gonna be that. It's gonna be filthy. It's gonna be covered in fleas. I'm gonna be like, I'm so sorry.
Your Tamagotchi's dead. I hate to tell you.
Yeah.
Yep. I hate to tell you. Your Tamagotchi's dead.
Yeah. Oh, I played the Smurfs.
You ever played Neopets?
No.
You didn't play Neopets?
Mm-mm.
Huh.
Yeah, my dad bought me. Well, I've still got my original Game Boy, the big grey brick. And when we were on holiday in Lanzarote Meadow, bought me Game Boy Color, and it was like in the crystal clear case.
Yeah.
Now he bought it me. He spent more time on that holiday playing Tetris than I did, like playing on my game. Yeah, it's mine. But my dad was just there playing Tetris all the time. And you just hear I think I've got like PTSD, like hearing like the blogs. Like, oh God. Oh
shit.
Memories.
Oh, Kelly played Neopets. Yeah.
I'm loving your new layout for Discord. Thank you. I'm working really hard on it. I need to start out doing roles and things for everybody. That's another day that it's going to take for me to do that, at least. But yeah, I'm working on it slowly but surely. I've still got 2 vlogs that I need to edit.
My January wrap up today. I got to get it edited.
See, you people that are actually like doing things and editing and filming, you're doing top-notch work. There's me, just like, yeah.
You'll get there. You're doing your best.
I love it. I like the meme one. Obviously. Just a place where you can just put memes. It's the best thing.
Oh, yeah.
Stupid, funny memes. And like I said in the whole welcome page and like, introduce yourself, I have the special skill to have an entire conversation in GIFs. Like, you know exactly what I'm saying?
Thank you for not calling it a GIF.
No, it's a GIF.
No, of course it's a GIF. It's not a GIF.
It's like, well, what does GIF stand for?
Graphics Interface Format.
So graphics begins with a G,
which is a hard G. It's not graphics.
It's a GIF. When people call it a GIF, I might over here. GIF is a cleaning fluid. I think over there it's peanut butter.
Yeah.
So it's like when people call it a GIF over here, I'm just like, yeah.
I actually have peanut butter on my desk.
Why wouldn't you have peanut butter on your desk? That's the way forward. I love peanut butter. Peanut butter is the best. But yeah, when people say GIF, I'm just like, no. Stop it.
Christine does that. Christine says GIF, and I just want to strangle her every time she does it.
GIF.
I will die on this hill.
Oh, it's like I'm on this hill and I've got a flag with a hard G. It's the hill that I die on. Yeah, no.
Yep.
Is it even Kelly? It's GIF.
It's GIF,
not GIF.
GIF.
It's how it's also how you guys say ATM. And it's like you don't need to say you guys say ATM machine.
Yeah, some people do that.
Yeah, you don't need to say the machine.
And PIN number.
Yeah.
Say PIN number. And yeah.
Are you data or data?
It depends on the situation. Usually data, though.
Usually data. But I think that's more of from watching way too much Star Trek.
Right.
Haven't watched any of the new ones.
I want to watch Picard. I'm waiting on them to finish airing the new season so I can binge the whole thing. Because I'm gonna have to get Paramount Plus.
Yeah, that's been bugging me. I'm like, I've got Netflix, I've got Prime Video, I've now got Disney Plus, and now Paramount are like, come spend more money, and I'm like, fuck off. I've already got 3 video streaming services.
I have
don't
Disney
need more.
Plus. I have Disney Plus and Hulu, but the only reason I have either one of them is because they came with my cell phone subscription.
You know, we can't get Hulu. We can't get Hulu in England. How's Felicity going? I'm still on season 3. Yeah, I've never watched Felicity. It wasn't a huge thing over here when I was a kid in the 90s. So I'm having fun watching a show that I know absolutely nothing about. But obviously had a cult following back in the day. I love Paramount Plus. I'm sure I'd love it too. I just don't love when it takes money.
Yeah, I don't have to spend the money on it.
It's like I spend so much money on subscriptions. It's like I've got Scribd, Audible, Kindle Unlimited, Amazon Music, Netflix, Prime, Disney Plus, audiobooks.com. So that's like what?
Yeah.
All on subscriptions. I need to stop taking my money.
Right. I have Prime and Kindle Unlimited. And I have the satellite radio that I pay for.
So I have this app called TV Time. TV Time, yes. Not Time TV, TV Time, yes. What's so magic about this TV Time app? See, I love it how you actually you put Time TV, and I said TV Time the first time.
Yep, it's TV Time.
Dyslexia is fun. Just read the things backwards anyway.
Yep.
I need to crack my neck. Oh. Ooh.
Better?
Yes. Don't know if you heard anything, but it felt good. To be fair, that was like a little click.
Yeah. It tracks your shows.
Okay. Jinx, make wish. Chris and I, I watched the first 3 episodes of the new Interview with the Vampire. Chris finished off the season. I'm not too taken with it. I'm like, okay.
Oh.
Okay. Interesting. So have you watched the new Interview with the Vampire, or have any inclination or to watch it or think about it?
I don't watch TV.
See, we don't technically watch traditional TV. It's on AMC.
Yeah, I don't even have TV. Like I said, I have Disney Plus and Hulu because they came with my cell phone subscription. But I don't watch shows and stuff. I don't watch TV. I read books and I play games. I play The Sims mostly.
Yeah, I'm scared. It's like I'm scared to get back into Stardew Valley or The Sims because it will just suck my life away.
Oh yeah.
I'll stop. Stop reading. Stop doing all the things. Well, to be fair, reading is my main focus of things.
Yeah.
So I've almost finished Chain of Thorns, which is the 3rd book in the Last Hours series. So it's a Shadowhunter, Cassandra Clare.
Oh, Cassie Clare.
I know people have issues with her, and that's totally fine.
I
But
just remember when she was plagiarizing Harry and Draco Malfoy fan fiction. So, but I mean, here's the thing:
it's bad, but I love TV. Lol, that's fine.
it's not bad.
No.
There's nothing wrong with loving TV, and there's nothing wrong with liking Cassie Clare. Be into whatever you're into.
Mm-hmm.
That's just it.
Yeah.
Be into whatever you're into.
It's like there's people that do wrong, and then those issues that they've done should be talked about. But things that have happened in the past, you've got to give people a little bit of grace and leeway for like people, because we all grow, we all change, we all do things. So it's like something bad that they did in the past is not necessarily who they are now. But it just depends on the severity of the bad thing that they did, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I can't believe that they released Gary Glitter.
That they released what?
Gary Glitter. He's a
What did
singer.
he do? I can't remember. I know he's a singer, but I can't remember what he did.
Pedophile.
Oh. Ugh.
So yeah, he's been released.
Great.
He can't come back to this country, but I still feel bad for whatever country he's in.
Yeah. Yeah, that just means he's going to be molesting kids somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. See, like I said, it depends on the severity of what the crime is, or the grievance, or the bad thing.
Yeah.
See, there's some bad that there's no coming back from.
Nope.
Now, if you can learn from your mistakes and grow, oh, good.
There's no coming back from being a pedophile.
There's no coming back from it. No.
No. Nope.
No way. Well, that took a turn.
Right then. New topic.
Screen wipe, new scene. Right, so
let's shake that Etch-a-Sketch and try something different.
So, other than our book for this month, which is The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches, I'm sorry, I have to bring it up because I will completely screw up the title every single time. Zoom, extreme close up. Have you got any other reading plans for this month?
I have. Where's my book? Hang on. I have a whole TBR. Ta-da. Darker Shade of Magic, Amari and the Great Game, Irregular Witches, The Blood Trials for Paco's book club, and Priory of the Orange Tree.
See, I have the Priory of the Orange Tree, but it's just so very daunting.
It's very large.
It is. It's a definite doorstop of a book.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She's thick with 18 C's.
Yeah, it's a good sized. She chunky.
Mm-hmm.
She chunky.
She got that ass though. Well, I picked like a really chunky book for the shortest month. See, we're waiting for it to get paid because I do have kind of a TBR idea. But I need to get paid so I can go do the thing. But when I asked people for like prompts, so like reading prompts, I'm gonna hopefully go do a thing and make a video about it and actually have a TBR, because I'm more of a mood reader.
Yeah.
So it's like I can do TBRs for readathons and challenges and things.
Mm-hmm.
But when I do a TBR video, it takes so much of my brain power because
Yeah.
I'm like, what am I gonna want to read
Yeah.
this month?
Am I gonna want to read this?
So I kind of have to have at least a mixture of things on the TBR. So it's like I can put that down and go into this and that. So I can kind of jump between if I'm not feeling a certain thing at a certain point.
Yeah.
But yes. So watch this space for that interesting thing. Fingers crossed we can make it happen. See, I could do it normally on that hand, no problem. But with that, I've got to.
Yeah, I can't quite. I'm the same way. I can't quite get it on this hand. It's not quite there.
Can't get it on the right hand.
Yeah.
Which you'd think it'd be easier because I'm actually right-handed.
Go figure.
I think when I broke my collarbone, I had to kind of learn how to do things with my left hand and my left arm. So I'm like, I'm not fully ambidextrous, but I can. Are you a righty or a lefty?
Righty.
I'm a righty with a little bit of lefty.
Yeah, when I broke both my wrists, my right wrist was immobilized for almost a year, and I had to learn how to do things with my left hand because once it came out of the brace, yeah.
Wow, both wrists.
Yeah, I was in a car accident.
Damn. I was in a car accident, but I managed to walk away from it. Jesus, ow.
Yeah, it was not great.
No, I can.
I rear-ended a guy, and I was holding the steering wheel hard like this, and it just jammed both my wrists. You can see here. You see that scar right there?
Yeah.
That's where the bone came out.
Ooh, nice. I'm saying nice, but you can tell by my face. I'm like,
Yep.
Yeah. Oh. I'm lucky I've got thick skin because when I broke my ankle and dislocated it, I think the only thing that stopped, because it all three of the bones detached from my actual ankle.
Ow.
I think the only thing that like stopped it from coming out was the dislocation. So I think that because of the dislocation and the swelling, it just
Yeah.
Oh, when they actually put my ankle back in, fix the dislocation, my ankle felt so much better.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It always feels better once you put it back in place.
Oh. So I had to do my CPR training yesterday, and you need to do compressions with your dominant hand on the bottom, and I had to use my left. Yeah. I haven't been. Oh god, it's been a while since I've been recertified doing.
Really, dominant hand on the bottom. I did not know that. I would have always put. I've always put my dominant hand on the top.
Same. Yeah. Same.
Huh.
But to be fair, they change those. They change those regularly.
That's true. They do.
It's like the recovery position. They changed that at least 3 times while I was still when I was doing training and getting certified for it. Because I used to get certified every couple of years, and it's been a long time since I've done any. But yeah. I don't know. It just feels more. I'm there doing the motion. It feels more comfortable having dominant hand on top.
Yeah, I'm the same way. And like, to put it this way, honestly, I couldn't do CPR if I was having to do with my dominant hand on the bottom, because check it out. You can flatten this hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not this one.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
2 years. Yep. It's totally different now. Yeah. I mean, as long as you're actually doing chest compressions in the right place.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, God forbid, touch wood, that, we never have to be in a situation like that. But yeah. It's good to know those things.
Yeah, it is.
And even though, like I said, I'm not certified to do it anymore, I have had training in it. So if a situation arose, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Even though it's not to the certificate that you need to do now.
Well, and you don't do breaths anymore.
Do you not?
Not according to what I understand it. Now you just do chest compressions. You don't do rescue breathing anymore.
Okay. Well, the heart runs everything, I guess, so. Kelly says
Oh,
that
well,
you
no,
do.
I guess you do. The Red Cross still says you do 2 breaths.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is it 2 to every 10?
30.
30, okay.
30 chest compressions, 2 breaths.
Right. So it used to be 2 to 10. 2 to 10. So Kelly is like 30 to 2.
30
See,
to
yeah.
2. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it has changed so much, but so long as you get to, help save a life, I guess. That's the main thing. I mean, like I said, God forbid it, wherever any of us were ever in a situation like that, but it's definitely good to know these things. And it's like, I say that school, I've always said that school definitely doesn't prepare you for life.
It doesn't.
There's things that they should teach you in school that they don't.
Yep.
They need to teach more life skills.
Yep. We had a class my freshman year of high school. So I was 13.
Mm-hmm.
We had a class called Life Management Skills. It was half the year. And we didn't even learn how to write a check.
Well, checks are redundant now, to be fair.
Well, yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, like, at the time, nobody had electronic, banking and stuff like that. And we didn't even learn how to write a check. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, when I was at school, people still did checks and everything, and they'd talk about ballots in the checkbook, and I'd be like, what the fuck does that mean? Yeah. It's just words to me. It makes no sense. And I mean, I know that they have like home economics, which is like cooking and things, and it's like, yeah, that's great. When you leave home, you do need to know how to cook, but we have that that in middle school for me.
Yeah, because that's so useful for a kid that age.
Mm-hmm. They taught us how to budget, write a check, and taught us how to sew. Yeah, I mean, there's more that they really need to teach.
Mm-hmm. And they just don't do it.
No.
They just don't do it. Public education these days sucks ass.
Yeah. I mean,
and it just does.
Bram's doing his exams this year.
Uh-huh.
So he's like, going through and doing all the revision and all the stuff for that. And it's like, we keep having these like stupid fights about like, daily chores and this, that, and other. And it's like, we're not giving you these chores to be a dick. We're not giving you these things because we don't want to do them. It's things that you're going to have to do and be able to manage yourself when you're in the big world, great big world, out on your own.
Yep.
You're going to have to know how to do your laundry. You're going to have to know what wash to put frickin' whites on and, all the rest of it. So, yeah. So we're going through and having all those wonderful little fights with him right now.
Great.
So much fun. So much fun. I don't know why, but I thought popped up. Another thing popped up. But yeah. I think too much focus is set on the curriculum.
Yeah.
The things that they have to do.
Yeah. And the curriculum's not useful.
No. It doesn't set a person up for life.
Mm-mm.
In the real world.
Nope.
I mean, it's a lot different from when My parents went to school. It's like my mum left school when she was 15 and went straight into a job. She didn't do any exams. She's basically worked all her life from being 15.
Mm.
But it's like you can't walk into an apprentice job like that anymore.
Mm-mm. No, can't do it. I don't know.
Oh, life sucks.
Indeed.
I just think Wyatt's awake, so I'm just it's like, what? No, don't be awake, child. Please be asleep. Oh, no, he's still asleep. Hallelujah. He was up
You
all
should
night.
be asleep too. Isn't it like 11 o'clock where you are? Like 11 or 12 o'clock?
It's 20 to 12, yeah. But
Oh,
Wyatt was
you
up
should be
all
asleep
last.
too.
Wyatt was awake all last night.
Ugh.
He fell asleep on the school bus, and Chris put him to bed. And he woke up at like 11 and
Oh no.
was awake all night.
Oh no.
Yeah. So we're all exhausted.
I imagine so.
And hence why I had to, like, read the book, like, down to the wire. But on that note, I think it's time for me to go to bed.
Yeah, I need to eat, so.
Egg rolls?
No, I'm out of egg rolls. I gotta go get some.
How rude.
I know. I have taquitos, but I think I might go into town and get something to eat.
I had soup for dinner. I'm just tired now. I think I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to finish reading Chain of Thorns.
Yeah.
And then I don't know how I'm going to deal with that because I'm literally at the epilogue.
Oh my.
I don't know how I'm going to cope. I don't know if it's going to put me in a book hangover or what.
Ooh, orange chicken. That sounds yummy.
I don't like orange flavored things. I like oranges, but I can't do orange flavored things. I can do lemon chicken. It's got, over here we have like dilute juice. So like we have concentrated kind of like juice that you put water in, and then you
yeah, we have that.
Here. So it's mainly water with like flavoring. But my brother dared me to actually drink a litre bottle of the concentrate orange flavor when I was a kid. I did it. I was very, very ill.
Ooh,
so now, yeah, so now it's like I can't deal with orange flavored things.
Yeah.
I can deal with real oranges, but orange flavored things are a bad juju.
Yeah.
The stupid things we do when we're kids. The stupid things we do as an adult.
Yeah, that too.
We just stupid.
Yep. People are dumb. The end.
Yeah. So, you guys go eat. I'm going to go read and go to sleep.
All right.
Hopefully. So, Jen and I will put dates on for... Or do you want to kind of make a soft kind of live show date for this one?
What's today? The 4th?
Mm-hmm. So the last Saturday is the 25th. Or we can carry on doing it for the following Saturday is the 4th again.
Let's do the following Saturday, so it's the first Saturday of the month.
Okay.
So the 3rd, or the 4th, I mean.
The 4th.
Yeah.
Okay. So the live show for the Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches will be on the
4th of March.
4th of March. And if you're wanting to vote on the poll for the book for March, the link will be in the description down below. Like I say, it's looking like it's going to be Stone Blind. But I'm happy about that. I'm happy to read any of the books that are in the poll. So yeah, I think that's about it.
Yep.
So good night, party people, and we'll see you on the 4th for the next live show. Bye.
Bye.
End the live